Alright, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another NBA 2K What If series video. The highly anticipated talks of NBA 2K24 is coming as fast as we know it, man. The game is going to launch in a couple of months. So in today's video, we're going to talk about 5 things that I believe that'll make the game better. So please make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's get right to the video. Alright, y'all, so we're going to talk about 5 things that's going to make NBA 2K24 better, in my personal opinion, man. So if you guys agree, or if you guys disagree, or if you guys want to just throw some more things that may have not been talked about in this video, be sure to let me know down in the comment section, man, and we can chit chat about it. So we're going to break this down in 5 categories, starting with category number 1. We're going to talk about gameplay and animations, man. So, as we all know, especially if you're an ISO dribbler or you're a comp stage player, one of the things that's been happening over the years in NBA 2K is that casuals are getting rewarded in gameplay. Players that play the game more often and actually work on their craft, their shooting, their dribbling, are getting punished each year that this game drops. And when I say punished, what I mean by that is the fact that every year there's some kind of restriction on movement. You notice each year this game gets slower in player movement, stamina gets some kind of new restriction, prices towards Gatorade boosts continues to increase. They have restrictions towards this every single year, and what that does is just pretty much cater to the casual player. The casual player that doesn't spend time or half the time, I fit in that category myself, but the casual player that don't spend too much time on the game don't have to worry about working on their craft. Now, an actual comp player will always make a way. Good players always find a way to make things work on this game, but it's the fact that every year they feel the need to slow stuff down. In real life, when you watch NBA basketball games, Steph Curry, Kyrie, heck, even Giannis and LeBron James at his current age are still running up and down that court. They're still moving the ball. They're still moving at a fast pace. These are NBA athletes. These are guys that's capable of probably doing anything they can put their mind to. So if our so-called NBA players that we spend dang near our whole entire mortgage on just to grind one bill, and we take them out to the park and they can't do a couple of dribble size up moves without having an asthma attack, that is unrealistic. I don't care what anybody has to say. I'm not being biased because I'm a dribbler. None of that. That is just unrealistic. If they're supposed to be an NBA basketball player, they should be able to move the ball and they should be able to move at a high speed. If you guys played any of the older 2Ks, 2K16 was so fast they had to patch it. And when they patched it, I can't remember what patch it was, but when they patched the movement on NBA 2K16, people went crazy. Pitchforks was getting lit. Toilet paper was getting thrown on devs' houses. All that kind of stuff was happening over one patch on 2K16. People lost their mind. Guess what happened in 2K17? It was a little bit slower off rip than 2K16 was. Guess what happened in 2K18? It was slower than 17 off rip. Then what happened in 19? The movement was fluent. It was loose. 19 had the most fun dribble system, in my opinion, because of the things you could do to get open. But it was still slower than 16. Now, what do? We adapted. You know, we found something that made it fun and we adapt, but we have been doing that for too long now. We've been doing that for how many years? Now, as in regards to dribble systems, 2K19, honestly, 2K22 and 2K20 had a pretty good dribble system in my opinion. 2K19 had the best in my opinion. But it doesn't matter. That's my opinion. It don't matter what dribble system had the best if you continue to nullify stamina. I also feel like if they're going to continue to have rewards, then we need to get better animations and we need to get more of them, especially when it comes to dribbling. For an example, no offense to her whatsoever, but season 8 just dropped. Nobody's gonna be using Candace Parker dribble moves. I mean, let's be realistic. It's a little bit of shine on her, but unless they're gonna put females in the park, nobody's gonna be using Candace Parker. That's a waste of an animation for a season. That should have already been in the game off rip. So now that we're on this topic, let's get into topic number 2: seasons and rewards. So, as you guys know, today Season 8 just dropped in NBA 2K23. Candace Parker was one of the dribble moves that just came out. Nobody's going to use Candace Parker, and the fact that that they gave us this in Season 8, like it's a privilege to use it, that's a slap in the face, man. Y'all got to open your eyes, bro. That's a slap in the face. And like I said, there's no disrespect to her. There's nothing like that. Honestly, some of the other dribble moves they released of NBA players was disrespectful, especially at the time that they released them. You know, in my opinion, if you're going to continue to have seasons, which I feel like they are, and the reason why I feel like 2K is going to continue to have seasons is because it gives the game longevity in their opinion. See, what did we do before seasons came out? We always complain. Now, the community, look, as a 2K community, we got to realize what we asked for too, man. You got to take that veil off your face and realize some of this stuff you asked for. What did 2K content, especially 2K content creators, what did they do? They were in the older 2Ks, when 2K was good compared to what we got to deal with now, and we thought it was trash. What do we say? Towards the end of the year, the game was dead. Content creators on Twitter, YouTube, always complain towards the end of the cycle, where we at right now, the game was dead. So what do you think 2K gonna do? Especially when Fortnite is popping, with all the things that they're constantly throwing at downloadable content, you know, cycling throughout the year of its cycle, and the fact that people love Fortnite so much that Fortnite was starting to take views and stuff away from 2K. So why would 2K not take something from Fortnite? Fortnite was popping, and Fortnite was giving out skins and apparel, and people loved it. So I guarantee you, those nerds up in the 2K headquarters got together, and they got in their little Oval Office, and they probably said, you know what, if these kids love this Fortnite stuff, maybe we should implement it in 2K, because people are always complaining that the game is dying towards the end of the cycle, so we got to figure out a way to keep it alive. So what we gonna do? Add seasons. Once a month, we get them little recycled animations, recycled jump shot landings, recycled dunk animations, recycled clothes that cost more than actual clothes in real life, and we just gonna throw that at them to make them feel like the game is new and refreshed. But after 2 or 3 years of dealing with seasons, some of us have finally opened our eyes and realized, nah, bro, this ain't gonna cut it. Y'all gotta do something better than this, you know? So I don't really care much for seasons because of the fact that they recycle stuff. Nothing's new. Nothing is actually different that makes you say, oh, this is actually worth grinding for. Think about this. This is another slap in the face, y'all. All the people, me included, who grinded for level 30 to get a free affiliation mascot. Then the people that went a step above and grinded to level 40 for an NBA mascot. Now guess what? Here's a slap in the face for you. Season 8 come out, you get that mascot at level 30 now. And I bet you it's probably free. So how do you think the people from last season feel that grinded to level 40 for it? Now, just to find out, I could have waited next season and grinded to level 30 for it, which you can do in rec in less than a week. That's a slap in the face. That's something that 2K got to fix. That's why I don't like seasons. Now, moving on to the next topic, the My Player Builder. We ain't going to be on this one too long, but I'm going to tell y'all this, man. All y'all people that talk about y'all want to go back to one archetype and role players and all that kind of stuff.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm going to put it like this. I do agree. I like the role player systems. I do agree with that. The problem with this build system this year is that they got lazy with the names. I'm gonna go even deeper. We're gonna look at it from a business aspect of how 2K would probably look at it, right? If you give more creative names as a company, 2K, you're gonna make these people want to make more builds. That's more money for you. There are people that will make a whole nother build just to have a different name than everybody else. Everybody and their mama that's a guard is not a three-point shot creator, bro. Like, get creative. What happened to the playmakers? What happened to the two-way playmaker? What happened to the playmaker shot creator? What happened to the three-point shot creator? What happened to the shot creator? Everybody is a three-point shot creator now. That's the problem with this build system. Y'all got lazy with the name. I do agree with role players. I feel like 6'9" should be slightly nullified. I don't think you should be able to do all that and be 6'9". I'm not a fan of tall builds going around just dominating the park, but I do like the fact that short builds can be so fast that that's the advantage that they get over the tall builds. So I personally, I don't have too much of a grievance towards this build system this year. It could make improvements for next year, but I feel like the names, bro, y'all got to get better with the names with next year. This game is probably already finished, you know. Let me tell you something. What did 2K do every year? They drop an incomplete game, and there'll be a huge behind patch that's almost as big as Madden 24. They do it every year. They can still implement it in that first patch. So we're going to keep talking until this game gets enjoyable. Because at the end of the day, that's all we want, is for the game to be enjoyable. Now, as for the fourth topic, the city. We ain't going to be on this topic long either. I'm going to just, this is how short this topic going to be. The city coming back. 2K makes a lot of money off of advertisements. And the best way to advertise is to put you in the big behind city and you skate around and all that crap. And you see these advertisements all over the place. They put event advertisements all over the place. Chips Ahoy, Mountain Dew, Kia, all that stuff they get paid for. And it also helps them implement putting these new artists out that they talk about that had us making rap beats with J. Cole in the first goddamn place. It's all about money. The city gives 2K money. The neighborhood, whatever you want to call it, it gives 2K money. So they're going to keep putting it in there. Now, what they could do for us is make it smaller. Therefore, if they're going to continue to have the city, then just be aware that going back to topic number 2, we're going to continue to have rewards that are transportation rewards. I don't agree with it. I feel like transportation rewards should be in the beginning, like maybe the first 3 seasons. But towards the end, bruh, we need rewards that's going to benefit our players. The 3-point sleeves, the 1+, all that stuff is fire. Make more of them. And when it comes to these statues y'all got us praying to like we Buddhists or something, they need to give us better rewards. What happened to 5,000 VC, 10,000 VC? What happened to 30+ unlimited Gatorade? What happened to the unlimited Gatorade boost at the statues, bro? That's the kind of stuff. If you want us to enjoy this city, you got to give us a reason to do something in the city we like to do. Now, the last and final topic, because we kind of touched it already, the special topic. This affects everybody. Microtransactions, aka VC. It costs way too much to make players in this game. Every year, the price for these NBA players continue to skyrocket, and it's ridiculous. That's got to be fixed, man. That's some unworldly greed that you charge that much for a player and for clothes and items in this game. If I'm not mistaken, there was somebody that found out that I think a hat or a beanie or something on 2K costs more than a hat in real life. That exact hat in real life. It was something like that. I'm not going to quote it because I don't want to put out misinformation, but the microtransactions have got to get lower in NBA2K24. So once again, those are 5 things in my opinion that would make NBA2K24 a better game, a better experience for the community. If you guys have anything you want to add to that, or you disagree with anything, or you agree with anything, don't be shy. Comment down in the comment section below. And once again, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit that bell so you don't miss another video. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
And I walk around like I'm cool, oh that's cool. Baby, tell me what's your name and what's your use. I stay fly, but through all 365, can't help it, that's my roots. I realize that through these people's eyes, so don't play, tell the truth. I'm not laxing, but I'm cool, shit. I like cash and I like loot. I like passion in my fruit.